words of my wonderful colleague and neighbor, Jesse Gabriel, in talking about inoculating empathy in our future generations. That starts with institutions like this one right here, where we continue to educate generation after generation, where we continue to fight for the attention, the dwindling attention span in this ever so changing and shortening attention holding youth, to let them know about what happened in the past. We all here standing come from families that, as we've gotten older, we've learned about our history. I, in my 20s, realized that my family, 3 generations of my family, has moved 4 times in the last 110 years. Starting from Shushi in Nagorno-Karabakh, Republic of Artsakh, and then traversing to Iran, or fleeing the pogroms in Russia when the Bolsheviks took over. The 2 sides of the family converged in Iran, and then in Iran we had to finally flee because of the revolution and the war. And so my family schlepped over to the United States. And that's where we've grown. And as I've gotten older and as I've learned this, I embody that very continuum. So history is nothing more than that continuum that allows us the opportunity to correct what was wrong in the past. And what we've seen is sometimes we're not correcting the past, because the very city of Shushi I mentioned, that my grandparents had to flee in 1920 because of the Ottoman Turks' attack, was also attacked just last year in concert with the Republic of Azerbaijan. And so it's critical that when we say never again, we take a very hard stop and mean what it means to never again. And so that's why, governors, thank you so much for making the appropriate investments in California's educational system to make sure that we continue to put the emphasis on never again. Thank you. It's my wonderful honor and pleasure to introduce a dear friend and former colleague, now Superintendent of Public Instructions, Tony Thurman.
Thank you, Assemblyman.